Happy Saturday. We're gonna head out to the post office to check my P.O. box and probably head to Dollar Tree to get a few things for some upcoming events in my classroom. Well, there was nothing exciting in my P.O. box, just some flyers and some coupons. We're at the gas station gassing up the car, and I think we're gonna head to Dollar Tree before we grab something for lunch. I need to get some tablecloths, and I might poke around just really quick and see if I can find anything else I might want for my classroom transformation. We shall see. And I will probably take you in with me and just show you what there is, but I just was there last Sunday, so I don't know if they're gonna have really anything new from last time. If there is something new, I'll show you. Otherwise, it's probably the same old, same old. And so I won't even bother boring you with that because they had all their Easter stuff out. And St. Patrick's Day, of course, because that was out when Valentine's stuff was barely gone. Because they are on top of stuff, let me tell you. So that's what I'm planning right now. Hey, we made it back alive, yay. And we're gonna have my husband's absolutely homemade chili. So on our snow day, I took the crock pot and I put 3 cups of dried pinto beans in the bottom of it, and I covered it in water and I cooked it on high for like, I don't know, like 6 hours probably. And then I turned it down to low and cooked it the rest of the day on low. And because we forgot to soak them overnight. And then when he came home from work, he added tomato sauce and chili seasoning and ground beef and some spices and things and homemade chili, yay. So we're gonna have bowls of that for lunch, and I've got some cheese and sour cream in mine because I like to make mine a dip with tortilla chips. Yum. I'm trying to figure out how to get myself prepared for next week because I have some things to make. So that's what I'm working on right now, and I'll show you when I get things done. Good morning, happy Monday. So I didn't vlog at all yesterday because I felt like crud. That is when all the snow came and I just felt yucky. So I didn't get on the camera because there was really nothing to film. I'm sure you didn't want to see me just, you know, feeling yucky. But today we have a snow day, woo! So I've taken off my nails so I can put fresh ones on. And I am putting the finishing touches on my classroom transformation. So I am trying to figure out how to make something out of a box. And I'm looking on Pinterest. I'm not finding a lot of ideas. I kind of picked Caitlin's creative brain and she's like, yeah, I think that'll work. So I don't have all the supplies I need. I need to get some paper from school. I'll be there tomorrow, most likely. So I don't think it's going to take a lot to transform this box into what I want it to be. I have the actual product ready. And I added some stuff to it too. Because, you know, I just can't leave stuff alone. I have to tweak it more. I need to print out and laminate some things because I don't have everything ready materials-wise for my class, but it's close. It's been a very relaxing day and I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I'm doing something kind of special tomorrow as like a mini transformation. I know 2 in 1 week is a bit much, but it's okay because I'm extra and we all know that. So we just roll with it, right? Yeah. I think the kids will really enjoy it. Last week when we had our snow day, that was supposed to be our pajama day. So then we weren't supposed to do pajamas on Friday because it was an assembly day and they take pictures for the newspaper. A few people got their wires crossed and came in pajamas anyway. Whatevs. They weren't in the paper anyway, so it didn't matter. So I said, hey guys, I'm sorry that you missed your pajama day yesterday. Would you like to do one next week? Yeah, Monday. I said, well, and this is when they were first coming in the morning. I said, well, it would depend on if everyone's here today because I wanted to be able to tell everyone since we were going into the weekend. And yes, I can send emails and reminds and all that stuff, but the parents don't always see that. So I wanted to physically send a paper home about it too. So everybody was there on Friday. Yay. So I said, okay, well, everyone's here. So do you all want to do your PJ day on Monday? And they're like, yay. And I said, okay, all right. So I made a note to send home. And then I took a picture of it and sent it to all the parents on Remind. I also sent it home. So they had 2 chances to see it. And then we didn't have school. because today would have been the day. So I'm going to send another message saying, hey, we can do pajama day tomorrow if you'd like. You may send your child in pajamas so they can have their pajama day that they missed last week. But I don't know. I mean, just sometimes you can't make stuff up. We're trying to, though, because I know the kids are really disappointed. Like, that's their favorite day is pajama day. So we could do pajama day to make up for it. It's okay. And that will be fine for what I'm doing tomorrow and my special thing. I'm not going to wear my pajamas. I'm going to wear something else. But they're pajama-like. That doesn't even make sense. But it will make sense when you see it. As long as it happens. I mean, that's my plan. I'm just going to stick to my schedule as much as possible and try to catch up the things that I missed yesterday. Just kind of throw them in there through the week to get it caught up. Basically, we need to finish our animal reports. I need to give some report card tests. I need to do some reading testing. And those I can just kind of pick out here and there through the whole week. Now, Friday's pretty much going to be taking up a big chunk of the day, either with the classroom transformation that I'm doing or with the regular things that we do. So that'll pretty much be the whole day. And then we have our special co-teaching thing that we do on Friday afternoons. And then I have something that I like to do at the very, very end of the day, just briefly, like 15 minutes before they leave, as a like wrap-up kind of thing. And I think they'll really enjoy it. That'll send them off having had a really good week into a nice weekend. So I'm going to get back to work. I'm going to try to transform this box into what I'm thinking of as much as I can. I mean, I can like cut things and print things out to put on it, but I won't be able to put the paper on it because I don't have the paper. You'd think with all that paper I had for Mathville, I would have that paper. No, it's the wrong color. Yeah. Oh, well, that's okay. That's okay. Putting paper on a box is not a hard thing. And it won't be very time consuming. I do need to go, surprise, surprise, to Dollar Tree and Walmart to get some supplies to make a few more things. But I think I may just wait till tomorrow and do that when I'm already out and about for school, like after school. And I'm hoping that these places have all of the amounts of things that I need. I think it'll be fine. I have two chances because there's a Dollar Tree and a Supercenter Walmart in the town where I work. And then in the town where I live, there's a Dollar Tree and a regular Walmart. So if I don't find it where I work, I'd probably find it where I live. Okay. I feel really strange talking in such generalities, but I want it to be a nice surprise. And I want things to work out before I talk about it. Like, I don't want to, like, shoot myself in the foot or get the cart before the horse or any one of those other things that people say. I want to make sure it works out before I really tell you a lot, because I will be so disappointed because I've been thinking about this for a while now. So I just have high hopes that things will turn out that way. I have them in my head. You know how you have this vision in your head and you're like, okay, now we got to make it a reality. And you go, oh, well, nobody's done this. So, okay. People have done little bits of this. So I'm finding bits of ideas here and there and kind of cobbling them together and being inspired to make my own kind of creations based on other people's ideas. But you never really know for sure if it's going to work out till you do it. So that's what we're working on. Okay, I'm going to go for now, and I'll probably check back in later and let you know what's happening. I'm just sitting here watching Jeremy Michelbook, and I was redoing my lesson plans because we didn't have school today, so I was shuffling things around. And can you hear Socks? You'd think he was being killed. Caitlin's giving him a bath. So probably in his mind, she's killing him. But he sounds miserable, poor thing. And that is discombobulating all of the other furry friends. They're running around, hissing at each other, growling, not knowing what to do with themselves. It's very weird. Good morning and happy Tuesday. It's going to be a great day. We're in Walmart looking at plants, as you can see. And I'm getting some things for a classroom transformation. Probably tomorrow, hopefully. It was a good day at school. I'm just really tired. This is pretty. Purple passion. Neat. We are at the McDonald's drive-thru getting super healthy drinks.
And eating chips.
And eating chips because, oh my gosh. Have you tried these? These? Oh, these are the best. Must try them. They're so good. Got some more of this yummy spinach dip. because obviously we're very hungry today. I did not have lunch. I don't know why. I ate my breakfast bowl for breakfast and didn't eat again. So I'm really hungry because it is like, what, 5 o'clock. We're going to go to Dollar Tree to get a few things, like really few things, like 2 things probably. And then I think we're gonna go to Lowe's to look at plants really quickly. And I think I wanna get some dowel rods for a project. And then Target. I don't know what we're gonna see there, but we'll see what we see and we'll show you too. We have almost finally reached the end of our journey for today. I'm so excited. Okay, so the lighting is really terrible because it's like dark and stuff, but we're on our way home. There's some lighting. Here we go. And we did go to Lowe's and Target, and I'll show you, I don't know, I'll show you a few things because I got some really cute stuff. Wow. Can you even see me at all? Anyway, I got some really cute stuff to go with Mathville for next time and possibly for like a plant unit. Oh, there's some light. Anyway.
Plant unit, you say?
Plant unit. Caitlin's intrigued. She can help me with that. We're gonna go home. We're gonna have chicken tenders and fries. Well, Caitlin's not having the chicken portion, but she can have the fries and cottage cheese. And then I have like a bajillion pictures that my kids airdropped to me today, so that I can put it in like a PowerPoint document and print them all off for their reports. They were so excited. I showed them all how to take a screenshot, and they were screenshotting and airdropping like fiends today. It was really funny. All right, we are going to be home very soon, and then I will have a face again instead of just this weird aura of a glow. Woo! I feel like a ghost. I pop in and out. It's very strange. Okay, I will probably check back in with you later at home. But if not, I'll see you tomorrow. Hi, friends. So I have been really bad about being able to vlog during school lately because I've just been so swamped with everything. I just have no time. I'm always like squeezing every last drop of time I have when the students are out of the room to get things prepared or to grade things or to clean things up or to plan or whatever. So I'm so sorry I haven't been showing you much of anything in my classroom lately, but hopefully I can show you some projects and things that we've done coming up. Right now I'm sitting outside the high school because Caitlin has a solo practice right now. It won't last very long, maybe 20 minutes or so. But she got the most exciting news today. So I've been mentioning every once in a while that she had applied for an internship with a nursery in Kansas, and she had gone to some kind of job fair or something with her like agriculture landscaping group or whatever that she goes to in another town like every day. Anyway, she had talked to the people there. She made an impression on them. They said, hey, if you tell us you're the girl with the purple hair, we'll remember you. She's like, okay. So she applied for it. I helped her with her cover letter, and I didn't have to do much. She really knew what she was doing. She just needed some support. She made her resume, sent that all in, and she didn't realize, but they had emailed her on Friday. Well, she didn't notice it till today. And it's Thursday already, so it's been almost a week. So she was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know I had an email. So she emailed them back because they had asked when was the best time to contact her because they wanted to set up a phone interview with her. So she was like, oh, you know, I'm at school all day, so, you know, after 4 would be the best time to contact me. And so they emailed her right back, and they just offered her the position. Like, they didn't even really interview her. And I said, you know what, though? I think when you were talking to them at the job fair, that was sort of a mini interview because she got to talk to the owner and one of the other people. So they're super excited. Well, this internship pays. I didn't realize it paid. She's like, I told you. And I was like, didn't remember that. That's even better. Because I said a lot of internships don't pay you, honey. They might give you lodging, but they don't pay you like a salary. She's like, yeah, they're going to pay me. And it's full-time, and they give housing too. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm excited for her. That's super awesome. It's exactly what she wants to do. And what this company does is it's a nursery, and they like to train their people during the internship, and then a lot of times they'll offer those interns a full-time position with their company. And she's like, that's exactly what I want. And I'm like, I know, this is so cool. But for Mama, it's happening very quickly. Like, she's going to graduate and boom, move to Kansas and live on her own in something like an apartment, or we don't even know. So I'll be making some trips to Kansas over the summer. My sweet friend Marielle from Pencils and Magic Wands, along with a lot of other awesome YouTubers, and I are going to be going to a really cool conference with Genius Plaza. It's a week from Friday, the 15th. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe this is real. Like, I'm still wrapping my head around it. So it's so cool. And if you watch Teaching in Pearls, Chelsea talked about it in a video yesterday, I think. And people that are going to it and people that are involved in planning it and all that kind of stuff have been in like a chat group that we've been talking with each other on Instagram and stuff. So like CJ Reynolds from Real Rap with Reynolds is involved in it. Fernanda from One Happy Classroom. LaTanya from Smarty Style. Kate from The Sleepy Teacher. Who else? Marielle from Pencils and Magic Wands. Just Vanessa from My Second Grade Life. I mean, just a ton of us that have gotten together for other things are all going to be in this amazing conference together, and it's going to be epic. I cannot even believe it. I can't believe how blessed I am. When I first got the email that was sent by Marielle through the company, I read it. I'm like, I can't go to, it's in Miami, Florida, by the way. Did I mention that? Miami, Florida. When it's like 30 degrees here, it's gonna be like 85 there. Yes, please. I'll take some Florida sand and sun. So anyway, I get this email, right? About a month ago. And it says, hey, this is, you know, Marielle. There's this conference from Genius Plaza and it's all this information. And I'm like, it's in Miami. I'm like, and I honestly, my first reaction was, I can't go to Miami. I'm in the middle of Missouri. It's in March. How am I going to go to Miami? I can't do that. I can't leave my family. I can't make some, you know, I can't be gone from school. All that stuff. Isn't that silly? That's my first reaction is no, I can't do it. Yeah. What happened to this teacher that has the power of yet and growth mindset and all this kind of can-do attitude? Like it doesn't affect me apparently. So I kind of let it sit there thinking, I don't think I can do this. I mean, I'm married, I have a family, I have a job, you know, which teachers do have jobs, but I mean, I'm not like the jet set kind of person at all. I like to travel, but you know, it's within a certain context. So I kind of like dismissed it really. I mean, I just kind of was like, oh, that's really cool. I'm glad she thought of me, yada, yada. Kind of just let it go out of my mind. And then a few days later, she texted me and goes, hey, did you get the email I sent you? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, well, what do you think? And I'm like, it looks really cool. I said, but I can't afford to go to Miami. Like we've got, you know, bills, life bills, mortgage and all that kind of stuff. And I can't afford to, for me, it felt very extravagant for me to go to Miami, Florida by myself. So she goes, oh, well, there's a scholarship though. I mean, you can apply for, there's different things. And I was like, oh, well, I guess if it was paid for, I could probably go, maybe. So I looked at the date. It's March 15th. And I went, oh my gosh, I think that might be spring break for us. So I looked at my planner. Yes, I actually looked at my planner. I know, shocking. And I actually had something written down. So it's not spring break yet. So our conferences are the 14th all day long, like from 1 to 7. Then the next day, we usually have the next day off. And so I was thinking in my head, oh my gosh, I think we're already off that day. No. This year we're not because they've given us the next whole week off for spring break. So we have conferences. We come back for school for, you know, on a Friday, which is an hour early release anyway, because we have PLCs. And then the next whole week, like the 18th through the 22nd is spring break. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this butts up to spring break. Like I just have to take Friday off. And I was like, oh my gosh, maybe. So we're kind of, you know, texting back and forth, talking about it, stuff. And I'm like, I'm going to try. I'm going to talk to my principal and see what she thinks and see if that's a possibility. So I was like, oh, I would only need to take 1 day off and it might count as PD. Because it is PD. It's professional development. So, okay. That's a roundabout way of saying I'm going. I'm so excited. I'm really tired right now, so I'm not like jumping up and down excited, but I'm really excited. And now like all these things are coming to my head like, oh my gosh, what do I need to pack? What am I going to wear? You know, I'm going to have to fly by myself. Oh my gosh. I sent in my travel itinerary with the company. Caitlin's back. And you got to put like your preferred flight time and your preferred airline and all that kind of stuff. And they make all the arrangements for you. It's like, I feel so spoiled. It's like, is this how business people are treated? Like, this is awesome. Like, you have people. You have people to do things for you. My people will take care of that. It's really cool. And the thought of getting to meet all of these amazing people that I've chatted with, I've messaged, and I've done collabs with, but never physically in like IRL in real life met, blows my mind. Speaking of, isn't it gorgeous? My husband sent that to my daughter as a congratulations for her awesome new job.
It's a bromeliad.
It's a bromeliad. See? It was funny. On the way here from Walmart, yes, we went to Walmart again. That's another story. We're passing by different foliage and trees and whatever. I don't even know what they all are. And Caitlin over here is going, that's a blah, blah, blah. And that's blah, blah, and that's blah, blah. I'm like, well, you're definitely going to the right field, honey. I was like, how do you know all these things? How do you remember? She's like, well, I'm interested in it, so I do. Which, that makes sense. So, crazy, crazy. So, we're going to celebrate tonight. Caitlin wants to go to Outback. I'm all for Outback, yeah. And I was going to do something really cool in my classroom today. And it was going to be like not a full-fledged classroom transformation, but a little bit more than a mini, but not a full-fledged, kind of in between. Medium transformation, I guess. And I feel bad. But I walked into my room and I went, I cannot do that today. I can't do it. I brought all the stuff with me. And I looked around my room and I was going to have to get it all set up within like 40 minutes. And I was like, holy moly, I don't know if I can do that. I just went, nope, I can't do that today. I can't. I just can't do it. I don't have it in me. And it's not the project I've been talking about. That's happening. That's happening on Friday. That's my plan. So this other thing, I was like, I think I'm going to do it tomorrow because since we had a snow day on Monday, which was glorious, I'm not complaining in the least. But you know, it messes with your schedule. So I'm like, you know what? I think I want to finish our math first because we only had one lesson left. And that was 7.11, which was AM and PM. I wanted to finish up the math. I wanted to give my pre-test for measurement so we can make our groups for the interventions. And I wanted to do some review stuff. And so I thought, you know what? Today's not really a good day for that anyway. So I'm just going to flip-flop things around. Shocker, I didn't even change it on my lesson plans. I just drew arrows. That's how tired I am. Yeah, I know, right? Anyway, so I'm planning on doing the little medium transformation tomorrow. I just got a couple more things from Walmart to help me with it because I couldn't find the ones that I thought that I had for my old classroom at the old building that's now not even existing anymore. I'm like, when I packed that stuff up 5 years ago now, I don't know where it went. So it's in my house somewhere, I'm sure. And with Caitlin being gone all summer, I'm just gonna have lots of time to clean. We had a music performance today, which was super cool. It was the first grade musical, which I usually would be involved in, but now I'm in second grade. So we already did ours. Yes. Cannot say that I'm unhappy about that part. I kind of like having the musical at Christmas time. That seems like a good time for that. Anyway, they did their musical today and they were amazing. Like, I looked at them and I went, dang, they're good. Like, they were so well behaved and they were just singing with such joy. It was so cute. So awesome. So that was the end of my day, was at 2 o'clock. It's really cool. And it takes a while to empty out the gym because you've got all of kindergarten and all of second grade that needs to leave. So I gave my kids a restroom and drink break because I hadn't had one for a while. And then we went upstairs. We had a little class meeting, talked about tomorrow. And I said goodbye one by one as they left. It was really cool. Then I went and got some stuff from the art room to make a project, which I can share with you when we make it because it's going to be really cute. So one of my team teachers came to me today and she said, hey, and she showed me a sample and she goes, this is a simile thing. And they write like, as red as an apple, blah, blah, blah. It's a rainbow thing for like St. Patrick's Day. And she's like, here. And I'm like, oh, cool, thanks. Because to be honest, my mind is focused on report cards and making it through next week, honestly, because we got to get things tied up because report cards are going to be due and conferences are on Thursday. So that's my main focus. I have Thursday already planned because it's Pi Day. It's a half day. Everything will already be done for report cards and all that stuff. It's the last day of the week for me. And I kind of wanted to go send the kids off. Well, not send the kids off, send me off with having a really fun day, but a learning day with the kids. So I made some things for Pi Day. So I'll be sharing that later too. And it's going to go along with our math, and it's going to go along with our reading. So it's awesome. It ties right into our standards. So I think it'll be super fun. And I've never done Pie Day before because first grade doesn't even know what pie is. Neither does second grade, but they're going to. And we can enjoy pie of some kind. So I think I'll probably just close out today, and that'll be it. All right. I will talk to you next time. Hope you're having a great week.